all you amazing people. Okay, I am on my lunch break and I usually do my videos at home on Sundays. You know, I get inspiration, I have time, it's relaxing, whatever. But I didn't get it done yesterday and I really wanted to come on and talk to you guys about what I promised last week that I was going to come on and talk about. So I am on my lunch right now. I'm literally sitting on the floor at work, just taking a moment, just taking a breather. I got something to eat, and I'm like, I really need to come on and talk to my people. Because Halloween, right? Halloween is coming up in like 3 days, and there's temptation everywhere. And this is just the beginning. Temptation, candy everywhere, parties, trick-or-treating. Then we go into Thanksgiving. Hello, Thanksgiving is all about the food, right? And Christmas treats, Christmas cookies. You guys, it's only the beginning. And so I had posted a picture before about there was a huge tray of cupcakes and candy stacked behind me. And a lot of people ask me all the time, how do I say no to temptation? How do I say no? How do I find the willpower? So I'm going to tell you guys my trick. Now, I said this before at we had a little thing here at work. Somebody was, I don't know, maybe a birthday or whatever. There's always something once a week where somebody gets cupcakes or a cake or whatever the case may be. And we all go sing happy birthday. And there's cake all the time. I don't know if it is where you work, but there's always some kind of temptation. And I said no to the cake. And everybody was like, what? Like, how do you say no? So I told them my trick. And this is what I do. I always have in mind something that I know in the future I'm going to want. Okay, here's my guilty pleasure. I have dark chocolate chips sitting right in my nightstand, you guys. And I have a little handful of those dark chocolate chips probably every night. So if there's not something else that I'm looking forward to, I always have in mind that, when you're sitting there later tonight watching TV with the hubby, you're going to want some of those chocolate chips. So if I have cake during the day, I try not to have the chocolate chips at night because, that sugar. Hello, right? So you got to balance. You got to figure out, what do you want more? Now, yeah, I probably could say I want that cake a little bit more because that cake could be really, really, really good. But if I have that cake during the day, I'm probably going to go ahead and let myself have the chocolate chips anyway. So then I've got both. Boom, done, right? It all unravels. So it takes practice. It takes really mentally telling yourself that I don't need this cake. Because you know what? Later, I'm going to enjoy those chocolate chips so much. So tell yourself no now so you can have it later. Now, another way I look at it is I'm a football girl. I love Sunday football. I love having a few drinks. I love enjoying not so great food on Sundays. That's my day. I just love Sundays. And I always have in my mind, if you're going to want those drinks on Sunday, maybe you want to say no to that cheeseburger this week at lunch, right? So I always have something in my mind in the future that I want more than I want this little whatever it is right now, okay? This doesn't mean so much. This is what I'm looking forward to. Always keep the what you're looking forward to in mind, because then you can look ahead and say, I can deny myself this right now because I don't need this right now because I'm going to enjoy myself later. And that's going to be so amazing. It's going to feel even better when I say yes to that. So that's my trick on willpower and looking forward to something instead of that instant gratification and that temptation that's in front of you. Now, don't get me wrong, you guys. I don't always say no. And I don't always not eat. I did a thing before about, the little Halloween candy. I mean, who can resist, right? But instead of having 10, eat 1, right? That just takes mental strength. That takes willpower. And if you know you're the type of person that's just going to keep munching them, then don't have that one, okay? All right. So The other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is there's so many people that I've talked to lately that because they don't see results right away, I don't see a change, I don't see the weight coming off on the scale, I don't see the number moving, and that's almost 90% of the time is why people quit. It's why they stop, because they feel like it's not working, it's not doing anything, it's not worth it, right? And that's not the case. A lot of times, what you're going to feel more, especially in the beginning, what you're going to really experience is how good you feel on the inside, mentally and physically, you guys. When you start changing the things you're putting in your body and the way that you're moving and getting moving, you're going to feel more energy. You're going to feel more full. You're going to feel better mentally, especially if you start drinking your water. You guys, water has so much to do with mental fog and fatigue. People don't even understand that. So when you're thirsty and you grab a Coke, you're not helping that dehydration that your body's going through, and that mentally is not good. Your body actually goes through mental brain fog when you don't give it water. People don't get that. So when you start changing these little things, drinking water and getting exercise in and fueling your body with the right things, you're going to feel it on the inside more than you're going to see it on the outside at first, okay? You may not lose 10 pounds that first week. I sure hope that you don't, actually, because that's really unhealthy. But people don't see it just falling off, and they get really discouraged and they quit in a week or 2 weeks even. So you have to really concentrate on how your changes are making you feel mentally, physically, on the inside, because it takes a lot longer to start seeing them on the outside. But you have to get to that place in your head that you know you're doing this for your health, for your body, so that you can live longer, so that when something takes you down, like a cold or the flu or freaking, there's so many diseases and illnesses out there, you guys. If something should happen to you, your body can be strong. The stronger your body is on the inside, the better chance you have of getting past it, getting through it, okay? Your body has a fighting chance, okay? So it's about being healthy on the inside. It's not about what you look like on the outside. It's not about that number on the scale. It's not about what you weigh or what you look like. It's about being healthy, and that goes straight into your mental health. It really, really discouraged me. Yesterday I was talking to a girl who I had talked to before about starting a program with me, about getting exercise and eating right. And I came back and she said something about not having time, which everybody, right? Time. And I said, working out is not so much about the number on the scale. It's about your mental and physical health and taking care of yourself and being able to get through your day. And you guys, she straight up said some things and totally blocked me. And I was like, what did I say? Okay, so she got so mad because I guess she felt like I was saying that she was mentally unhealthy, which is not the case. Like, you guys, mental unhealth, I should say, runs in my family. I've dealt with it my entire life, you guys. We went to family counseling when I was probably 6. So mental health for me is a big issue, and I would never, ever come out and say, for your mental health, you need help mentally. No. But working out, as you know, is huge for just getting out of your own head and getting those happy endorphins going and getting through your day. And as a mom, I know that people with young kids or even teenagers, I am not even there yet, but I know as moms, we need to get out of our heads. We need that break. We need help to mentally just focus and de-stress, and exercise does that so much that people don't get that. So no, I was not calling her mentally unhealthy. I was saying for your own mental health. You have a small child, and I know as a mom, we all need help, right? But that one hurt. You know, in my line of work, we have to be really careful sometimes about what we say and how we say it. It's a touchy subject, talking to people about their weight or their health or their food or eating habits. It's hard, you guys. I'm not selling people some lipstick here. I am selling them health, and they have to put in the work to do that. So it's not on me, it's on them. And when I try to say, I can give you this, I can give you all the tools, I can break it down for you, I can call you every single day to make sure you get that workout in. But if you don't put in the work, it's not gonna work. That's the hard part. So if you are on a health journey, if you've decided, I need to do something, I just don't feel good anymore, I'm so uncomfortable, I can't do this anymore, concentrate on the inside before you worry about what you look like on the outside. Know that you're going to feel better before you see that number on the scale. Yeah, you're going to see that number on the scale move, but a lot of people want to see 10, 20 pounds, and it comes off, you guys, in 1 and 2 pounds. You're not going to lose 5 pounds in a day. And if you do, I worry about you. Right? Okay, so that's all for today. I wanted to give you guys my tips and tricks, and I hope that helps you. And if you have any suggestions or thoughts or questions, I love answering questions. So hit me up and let me know, and check me out next time for the next installment.